everybody. This is a quick video today. I can assure you on that. It's just something that's cropped up in the last few days with my marine tank that we have downstairs, and one of the early videos I did show that, and also some of the prints that I did, automatic fish feeders and what have you, and frag holders, magnetic ones, and clip-on. You'll find those videos if you want to watch them back in my collection, but I came across a problem, and it's to do with the dried seaweed strips that you can get for your fish tank, marine tank as it's my case, and basically all that if you go to the shop and ask and have a something, all the you buy some of the dried seaweed, and it comes in about 4-inch strips, be about 15mm wide, and you put however many you want, and you just put it on a clip, and then I normally drop it in the tank, or you can stick it on the side. But the nature of my tank, or our tank, is the fact that it's got fast flow in it. It goes underneath, up one side, and then across the water, and it goes out because it's a side sump, and it goes out through a big grill. Now the problem that I have, and probably a lot of other users have, when they actually put this in the fish tank, I mean the fish love it, there's no mistake. And I've just acquired a couple of new fish, I'll tell you about those in a minute. And whenever you put it in the tank, first thing it does, if you stick it to the side with the clip, and you've 3 pieces in, which is about the average what I put in, or sometimes I just drop it onto the bottom, it'll float up with the seaweed, and eventually the fish will come along, and well, more or less straight away, because they like it, they'll nibble at it, and next thing you know, they've nibbled at the bottom, and when it's been in the water for say 20 minutes or so, it starts to get soft. They'll pick it and it'll come loose, and it'll go up and it's straight through. Wouldn't like to say how much I've wasted, because it goes then through the filter. It's on the grill of the filter, and then the filter dissolves it as the water's passing through, and it ends up in my filter floss at the top. And I was absolutely fed up of it. Well, wife would say they've eaten it all. No, they haven't, it's all up here. So I thought, I'm gonna seriously think about doing something. So I came up with this. Okay, it's the same at both ends, as you can see. I'll show you a bit closer in a minute. You can have 2 suckers on it, or you can have just one. I use one. And the beauty about this is, once you've got it's 2 pieces, and it comes apart quite easily. Once you take it apart, both parts are the same, so you 3D print them. These are out of PLA. I've used PLA in my tank for a number of, well, at least a couple of years, and it's proved it's easy to clean. It doesn't put any dissolved particles or anything like that, or toxins into the water. It works a treat. Okay, this is just that standard PLA, and you just simply get hold of your lay how many strips you want down on there on the gridding. I put 3 on. You place that on top like that, and you simply, I'll show you in closer view in a minute, and you simply push that. That's it. Stick that to the side of your tank. The fish, it takes them a little bit, it took them about a few hours to get used to the fish that predominantly like the seaweed when I put it in, which is a yellow wrasse that we've got, and he loves it. So just stick it to the tank. Now stick it near the bottom. They seem to like it better near the bottom, so that touches the gravel. You could put it that way if you wanted, okay, wouldn't matter. but near the bottom you put another sucker on there. They just clip on. They're only clip-on rubber suckers, but I have it like that, and I just put it so that touches the gravel at the bottom. And I found out sometimes the snails will come up and take it, which is good anyway. The conch snails take it, but I've also got we acquired a couple of new because I've got a little bit of air algae in the tank, and we've acquired a couple of new fish, which are we've got a foxface and we've got a algae blenny, and then going hammer and tongs. Not only at this, they go hammer and tongs at the green air algae that I have. So that's keeping that openly a little bit under control. We just lost his sea urchin. He was about 4-year-old, and apparently that's about all you'll get out of them. Common sea urchin, and I took him out yesterday. I've got his empty shell. We noticed he was losing all his spines, and it's a lot of things are age related. There was nothing wrong with anything like the water parameters. They're absolutely spot on. But yeah, that works a treat. I'll show you a closer up now of this, and as you can see on the screen at the side of me, it was drawn up in Fusion 360. It takes about 50 minutes to print. That's about it, because you print two side by side, both identical, so they just clip together. But there are other stuff you can clip between it, so I do apologise for the phone bleeping away, but I'm receiving some message. Right, here we are at the unit. This is just a clip-on sucker, as you can see. Just got one of these, like what they use for tubing, that's all. I think it's about 5-6 mil. It's material, it clips around here. That's how you pull it apart. You can see that. It just clips apart, and then you just put a little bit of bend on it, pull it apart. Okay, and that's basically it. And then you can see the tab there, and you can see the tab there, because they're both identical pieces. You lay your seaweed down on here, and then you pop that on over the top, clip it, and you can see, and then all you simply do is push it together. That sends that under that clip and that under that clip. Place your sucker on into you, and there they are. There it is, and it'll just clip to the side of your tank. So it's quite a simple idea, and I don't waste any now. Very little actually. I mean, the only bit you'll lose is if they nip a bit off that's dangling here, and off it'll go. That's about it. Most of it, I would say 90% of it now gets eaten, whereas before it didn't. I was losing 60% of it, probably a little bit more, because of them breaking it off at the base from the clip. And I hunted all over for various other things to feed it with, but I thought I'll come up with my own. So there it is, simple seaweed feeder or seaweed feeder holder. Okay, that's it. Right, here we are with the file. Simple drawing really. That's there you can see the clip. So where your sucker goes, that they're both the same, and these are printed, the side catches, they're just to stop it moving about, and that's basically it. There's nothing hard in it. All the 3D printers will print this pretty well, so, and I've designed it that way. There's no there's only a little bit of overhang, and you have it there, and I just do tree supports, and that's it. And it throws them out for fun, because trial and error, you don't always get it right first time. I think this was on the third attempt. I thought it worked from the first print, but I wanted to improve it each time, so there you go. But that's the 3D file in Fusion 360, and it will be uploaded to the STL file will be uploaded to MakerWorld. basically simple. I'll show you. I am going to print another one off, and I'll show you that printing if I can get it on time lapse. Okay. Well, that's it for this video. I hope it helps someone. If you've got a 3D printer, I'll put the STL file up to MakerWorld, where I normally put all my 3D printed STL files, and they're there for you to freely download and what have you. But it saved me a lot of hassle having to clean the filter floss because there's seaweed stuck in it, and sometimes I put it within 5-10 minutes of putting it in, fish have been at it, and sometimes I go a little bit frenzy at it, and it's clipped off and it floats away and it goes with the flow and it's gone. So you've got to put some more in. I will show you a picture of the tank with it in, and I will also put a little clip in the video of the 3D file on Fusion 360 that's behind me. I'll show you that. And if I can, I'll put a little time lapse in of it being printed. Okay, so that's it for the video. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to notification. It does help me a lot. As I say in my previous videos, my subscribers are going up slowly, but they are going up. But I just take real interest in all this 3D printing, CNC work, all that. I just love it, and if I can help somebody out there. I've got a good friend of mine that's out in Australia, and I used to work with him, a colleague. He's emigrated a long time ago, and he notified me the other week that he's now got the SainSmart 4040, the new one, the upgraded one, and he's also bought himself a Prusa 3D printer, one of the new ones that's out, and he's loving it. He's printed a lot of files off I've got, and he's over the moon with it. And so, you know, it does pay to look around for various problem solving, shall I say, methods, and that's what I do. I come across a problem and I try to solve it, and if it's by CNC work or 3D printing, then so be it. It keeps your brain ticking over. Remember, it's there if you want it. So until next time, you be safe, you be careful, and bye for now. Bye.